The time I have here in El Salvador is coming to an end, but I wanted to send out a shout out to Candice Owens. My heart goes out because I can see that her heart is seeking for truth. Now she is in the wrong church. She, she sees sin for what it is, as it's killed, and Satan is deceived and got whatever happened with Charlie Kirk, all this craziness. But her heart is seeking. She's fighting the good fight, and she wants to know. Now, I would give her some advice, some brotherly Christian advice. You are I'm a Seventh Day Adventist. You are a Catholic. I would look into the history of the Catholic Church, of the Inquisition, of the Dark Ages, of the Jesuit order, what happened with JFK, what happened with Abraham Lincoln, what happened with a myriad of other leaders, and specifically how the CIA started uh, Catholics in America, how how it's been going, and how America's been getting destroyed from within. Right. So, um, when you study the Bible, also you will find there was a beast that was mortally wounded, and that mortal wound is being healed as we speak. The whole world's wondering after the beast. I really want Candice Owens. You don't have to reach out to me. Um, I would really like you to read the book, The Great Controversy. If for anything, just the last 7 chapters. But I think you wouldn't call yourself a Catholic after that, and I think that you would, at the least, a seeker of truth. You would keep the Sabbath, the Bible Sabbath of creation, and then you would understand why World War II happened, why they killed millions and millions and millions of Jews, because Satan really hates the Bible Sabbath. Then maybe you'll understand why Charlie Kirk had to be silenced, and why Seventh Day Adventists ultimately have to be silenced. But I promise you, I've read the book, I know the end, and I know who wins. I believe that you are a sister in Christ, so I'm actually making this video because I want you to, I want to see you going to a Seventh-day Adventist church one Sabbath, praising God and keeping all 10 of the commandments that God has, the eternal commandments. Because remember, if God says that the the that the eternal gospel, the gospel is the good news of Jesus Christ dying on the cross. Why did he have to die on the cross? Because his law is immutable, unchangeable. It is as old as him. It is eternal also, because you don't have to have the shedding of blood if you have no law. So when you see that the gospel is eternal, so are the 10 commandments. They are as old as God, and they will continue on. In fact, when you read, I believe it's the last chapter in the book of Isaiah, from new moon and from Sabbath to Sabbath, in the new earth, in the new heaven, we'll be keeping the Sabbath.